Okay, this is page 68, problem number 1. An investor purchases a share of stock for $50 at time 0, period 0, and another share for $65 at T1 at the end of year 1. And year 2, the company pays a $2 per share dividend. After 2 years, the investor sells both shares at $70 each. What is the money-weighted rate of return of the investment? I don't know why he uses that term, maybe to confuse you. Money-weighted rate of return just means the IRR, the internal rate of return. So just use your IRR function on your calculator. Okay, so let's go through and work through the problem. Back this up a little bit. Okay, so the investor purchases a share of stock for $50 at time 0. So CF0. Remember, this is a cash outflow, so it's negative 50 for CF0. Okay, then CO1, which is the time period 1, they purchased another share at $65, so it's a negative 65 that you input, but you also already had the one share, so this is 1 year has gone by from CO0 to CO1, so 1 year has gone by, so the one share that you purchased gets a dividend of $2. So you had $65 of negative cash outflow, but $2 of inflow. So that means you had a net negative 63 outflow for CO1. I had this at negative 61 on your worksheet that I sent you. That was wrong. There was a previous version that I did. It's negative 63. And FO is just 1 for that. You're just 1 frequency. Now, at the end of 2 years, you're going to sell those two stocks. You get $70 a share, so you sell to them, you get $140, plus you get the dividend for both of them at the end of the second year. So that's $144 for FO2. So you just go through, we'll just go through this on the calculator. Okay, so remember, really important to clear everything. So second CF gets you the CF function. Now second clear, and that'll clear everything that's in it. And then second FV just to clear everything too, and then I just do second CE again. Okay, so CFO1 is $50 negative. Remember, it's an outflow, so you have to hit the negative sign, and you got to hit enter, otherwise it won't go in there. Arrow down. CO1 is $65 negative because you're buying the second share of stock, but you have the first share that you bought gets a dividend at this period, so that's a plus $2. So that 61 still kind of shows up, but it's negative 63. Okay, so it's 63 negative, and remember, you have to enter it. If you go down and FO1 shows a 0, that means you forgot to enter it, so you got to arrow back up. But in this case, we did enter it. So then you go down to the second cash flow. Second cash flow is you had both shares got a dividend that time. So that's $4, plus you sold both shares for $140. So your inflow this time is 144. That's a positive 144. So 144. Now watch, I'll hit my down arrow, and that says 0. That's because I forgot to hit enter. So go back to CO2, 144, hit enter, arrow down, it's a 1 frequency. And now that's all your outflow, your cash flows. So you hit IRR, and remember, until you hit compute, it won't show you anything. And even if you've done a computation before, it will show the old one in there, and you still have to hit compute to get the new one. 18.02%, which is the answer for problem number 1. And I'm going to send you a video that kind of shows you how to do this too. But it's basically just how I showed it. I'll put you a link to a video that's on YouTube. You can't understand the instructor too well, but there it is. That's problem number 1 on page 68.